we bought an M50 and it was rusty. I mean rusty. We got the machine work done, we were idiots, we left it outside and it rusted. Just surface rust, but enough of it to look like Donald Trump. So what did we do? We did the proper thing. We went and got a rust remover. You slathered that cum all over the block and it made it worse. Now, our next solution was to build our own rust remover. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an electrical trash can filled with vinegar and baking soda to boil your engine. We're boiling this. It's boiling.
Bavarian maybe works.
It might work, I don't know.
We might not be scientists, but today we become engineers. It's big enough for an engine block, right?
Yeah, I mean, the engine block's like what, yay big, yay wide, and then pick the bitch up, drop it in
You
there.
just put your hands out and it was like bigger than the engine block. You were like, you did it wider than the trash can. You were like, oh yeah, that'll fit, and then you were just like,
Mmm. Heaven. Oh, no one coconut. I don't know what the fuck pearl smells like, but it smells like something. Oh, you're recording.
it smells like that apparently.
I want coffee that tastes like that.
What?
What? Halfway there, man.
Halfway there. Bro, this is gonna be like $50 worth of vinegar.
So we did it. We got the stuff. We got the goods. But there was a lot of questions.
Well, at least one. We had somebody ask us like, what are you doing with all that? We got all the vinegar out. We got like 10 gallons of vinegar. And he's like, what are you doing? And we're like, drugs. No.
Yeah.
No, we're like
Drugs.
taking
No,
like,
it's true.
just stripping the rust off of an engine block, and he's like, oh, it makes sense, but it looks really sketch.
Yeah. Yeah. Little do they know, we're just making pipe bombs.
Okay, so we're back with the stuff. I don't know if I've gone over this yet, but the idea is, I actually don't know where we put the heating element, but we went to Ace Hardware, got a heating element. I forgot the camera in the car when I went, so let's see if it's in here. I think it is. Yeah. So here we go, it's attached to the thing. We got this heating element. It's like a 4,500 watt heating element for a water heater. We have a nut that's supposed to attach to the inside of this, and there's a gasket on it. So we're gonna cut a hole in the bottom of the garbage can with like a Dremel or something. Stick this through there where the gasket mates on the inside of it, and then put the nut on the other side of it, and it'll stick up in the side of the can. And then fill it with vinegar. It'll heat up the vinegar, put the block in there. And it should strip the rust off pretty well. Just kind of use something to stir the pot around a little bit to kind of get it good and stirring, trying to get the rust all cleaned off of it. Apparently baking soda is supposed to help with that as well, so we got 10 packs of baking soda. Gonna mix that in with the vinegar, and if we need more fluid, it already has water in it anyway, so we got some distilled water as well. And I think that should work pretty well. So we're gonna get to building this here once London's done eating his food. Okay, so welcome to Bavarian Maybe Works, where things maybe work, and this is maybe work. And we don't have a mask or proper safety glasses, and he's the one that wears glasses, so he can see out of them and I can't. So I'm gonna have him Dremel this out. This is a rough cut. Or a rough measurement. It's a little smaller than what we actually need, but I'd rather start small and then go bigger. So we're gonna cut that out. Okay, here we are. We made our cuts, and I made a little cut right here just to stick the extension cord out of. But we screwed this in, mated the gasket up to it, and then we've got our nut. We've got our nut on the other side of this, and that heating element just sticks right up in the middle there. So I don't know if we'll need to RTV this. We'll have to test it after we pour some water into it. But right now, this this place where we cut this edge off is not sealing because it's crimped together right there. So we're gonna solder this together and hopefully that won't leak.
Damn right.
And then I don't think this is gonna leak because it looks like it's mated all around the sides, but if it does leak, we can stick a little RTV on it or something and we should be able to get this all set. So we're gonna do a little soldering work here and be back.
Okay, so we made the solder really good, and then we looked at it and we were like, dude, this is gonna get hot vinegar. So we didn't think it was gonna hold, so we just gloped a crap ton more solder on there, and hopefully now it'll hold pretty well. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna feed this through here, so we have plenty of space.
That was kind of a bigger cut than we needed to make, but that was my bad, so.
No, it's fine.
I did the cutting, so.
Well, now we have more tolerance there. It's perfectly good, but so if we have this piece here, that'll be solid.
Yeah.
So it's looking really good.
And then it should sit flat.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. So we soldered it a bunch there because it was leaking. We screwed in the heating element. Now it's time for the first leak test of our DEF machine. I'm gonna get some distilled water. You want to move the trash can over here?
Oh, yeah. Why do we need distilled for right now? Just
Because.
is that one already open? Is it the one you used?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
It's leaking.
It is?
Stop. Yeah. Very lightly, but pick it up. I want to see where it's leaking.
You want to record it?
Both of them.
Both of the what?
Both the solder and the gasket.
Okay. So we soldered it, and the wire is going into the solder and then out the seam. So instead of soldering it even more, what we've decided is just RTV it. So we're gonna get right here at the seams, and we're just gonna smother it.
Okay. So we've got all our RTV on there. I got some on the inside as well. Loosened the gasket up. Oh, the gasket squished out.
Yeah, I saw.
I need to loosen that. That's too tight. So we've got it out here propped up on a on the baking soda boxes just so it can vent. We've got the gasket sitting properly and everything and tightened up. I've got allergies right now, that's why I'm sniffling like I am, but so we're gonna wait about 2 hours for this before we fill it with anything. I know you're supposed to wait 24, but it kind of gets like tougher within about an hour, and we don't have the patience to wait that long, so we're just gonna give it 2 hours, come back to it and see if it's good. Okay, so we put it on top of one of our units over there that's kind of blowing hot air out the top so it would cool, or it would dry it a little faster. And now we're about to test it.
Right.
So, pour it in. We are good.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like it. Nothing out the bottom.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Holy shit.
That's good. I think we're solid because that's submerged. I hope it's good with pressure too, because when we put a bunch of water in there, it may give way, but I hope not.
We'll find out.
This is like ready to plug in. Like this looks like some dumb shit. Like we just
Put it in, ready?
yeah, we just attached those terminals.
How can we tell if it's hot?
I don't know, I'm not touching it. I just want to feel it. I really can't tell.
Well, I'm gonna leave it plugged up for a minute.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I don't recommend touching it.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can like smell it. It's funny. It does work though.
Okay.
So, I guess we're ready to.
Put this engine block in.
Do we want to? We want to put the block in first, right?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay. So, I guess I'll set up the tripod and time lapse this or something.
Okay.
Here we go. We've got the block in the thing, and it heats now. So we're about to pour the vinegar in.
We might need more vinegar.
That's why we got a couple things of distilled water. Just pour it all over the block.
Pour it right in there.
Yeah.
Fill the block.
Yeah. This is gonna smell so much.
Oh my god, dude!
No, don't let it chug like that.
Why?
Because it's spilling everywhere.
Oh, it
It's
is?
getting outside the can. Just pour it smooth if you can.
It was so vinegary smelling, I didn't even noticed.
That's 1 gallon, dude.
That's 1 gallon.
That's 1 gallon, yeah.
You want to grab some baking soda and go ahead and pour that in too?
Yeah.
Put that on the...
Yeah, we'll get started. Let's just do the time lapse on this too. See, we've poured the mixture in here. It's starting to heat up now. You can see the heating element working. But that side's pretty much clean now. We need to, or we're gonna let it heat up and we'll do its work, but then we're gonna flip the block over and it'll do some more work. But it's gone halfway up. We need to,
Not even warm, dude.
oh yeah. How about close to here? I mean, that thing's getting red hot.
Yeah. I really want that submerged. Can we go get more vinegar and baking soda?
Okay, so we're done pouring the vinegar in here. At least the element is submerged. You can see it bubbling there. I plugged in a kilowatt, so we're drawing 1,080 watts approximately, hovering around there. Or yeah, hovering around there. But we got this block bubbling down in there, and it's going to take it a while to heat up. But the baking soda and vinegar are definitely doing their thing. It's reacting. I'm going to put the lid back on it. We have more vinegar if we need it, but it's just going to take it longer to heat up. So I think we're going to let that cook. It's leaking a little, but we'll come out every so often and put more paper towels under it while it heats up. Okay, so we flipped the engine over. This side looks pretty good. We already brushed it some. It's kind of, it's got a little bit of a sheen on it. It's kind of orange, but you can see the side of it looks really good. This was just basically pure orange before.
They must have a machine.
We took this out of the hot tank. There's still rust in the cylinder walls. I mean, it looked good as soon as we took it out, like one side of it did, but as soon as we flipped it over, the other side got a bunch of rust on it. And we don't want to fill that whole thing with with vinegar. Plus, even if we pull it out, it's going to be exposed to air. There was water in the vinegar in the first place, and so it's going to rust again. Like, that's what we've learned doing this.
It fucking forms in seconds, dude. You
Yeah.
pull it out and it's boom, it's there.
But we've pulled the tank out here because it leaks. So,
Look how much rust is in that. But it's like the second you pull it out there, it's shiny chrome, and then within not even 10 seconds, it's just orange.
but I think we're just gonna take this to a shop and have them clean it, and pretty much nothing else. We're gonna have to take the studs out, but
So
this is a project to finish later.
this is a fail.
Yeah, sadly. It looked like a really promising project. It was fun to do, but ultimately didn't work.
It looks like it worked in some. Maybe if we soaked it for longer, it would have worked better. I have no clue. But the middle part looks great.
I don't think it matters that much.
It has to have, because look how good this looks, and because this was in there all the entire time. It's just.
I think it matters, like, the air that it came into contact with when we took it out, because it was still wet.
I guess. Well, either way, this is like my 8th fail in a row on this engine, so I'm not feeling good.
We'll get it. This is getting built for that car.
Sure.
It'll happen. Maybe not tonight, but this is getting done.
I'm at the point where I'm just like, I wouldn't even be against getting an engine block.
How much do those things cost?
You paid $700 for that whole kit, and it came with a bunch of good stuff, though.
Yeah, but I paid $700 for the machine work as well. And the machine work is fantastic. When I got the block back, I should have just painted it that A.
Yeah, but if you get another block, you're not going to have 85 millimeter board, and you're going to have to get it bored again. And boring is $600 or whatever. You already paid for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So we can get this.
Sucks. I wrapped it.
I know it's annoying, but we can get this cleaned for $50.
You think $50?
Like just cleaning, because it might, well,
It's gonna be like 100,
yeah,
150.
I don't know for a block, but we'll have to see.
Here's
I think for just cleaning, it's not going to be too expensive. I know machine work is expensive, like machining the surfaces is expensive, but
do we just want to throw this in the back of my car now?
we can, yeah.
I'm tired though. Can we take a break?
Yeah. So I forgot to film an outro for this video. Essentially, London has already taken the block to a machine shop here locally. We're just going to have them clean it. And once we get it back, we're just going to paint it as soon as we can. I will film that process, so it will be up in the next episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.